Hey guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next session in the Alpha Wolf Personal Development and Expansion series. And this session is going to be all about understanding how to create and realign meaning. So, a practice I've created for creating new meaning and realigning current meaning. So we understand that in yesterday's session, we talked about narratives, and we understand that a narrative is a language pattern with pre-assigned meaning and associated memory. So what we want to focus on today and understand is the meaning. So what is the meaning that we create to the language that we use? What is the meaning we create to the situations, circumstances, events that happen or that we experience in life? So we understand that it is in the meaning that creates the association of why this is happening, why this is important. You know what I mean? So we're really focused in on understanding the why behind everything. When we are creating new meaning, we're creating new reasons of why things are, why things happen. And when we're realigning or reassigning the meaning, so changing it from being, maybe I see the meaning as being negative and I want to change it to being a positive meaning, I understand that we're just changing the why. So we're reassigning or realigning why this is happening. And we're altering it from being something that is preconditioned as being a negative reason for this happening. So bad things always just happen to me, to life just is, and I'm just experiencing what life has to offer. So we understand that the importance of the meaning is the importance of why. So, do we want everything to be why are negative things happening to us, or do we want to be it as why positive things happen for me? So, we just understand the meaning is the why. So, when we're altering or creating new meaning, we are creating the why and structuring the why. And the best part is that there is no set rules on what the why has to be. We get to individually determine, no matter what happens to me in life, I get to determine why each of those things happen to me. Just like you get to determine in your life why things happen to you. So we understand it's very similar to of a process to creating a new belief, because essentially the meaning is a belief. So a belief is a thought on repeat. The meaning is a why on repeat. So the more I repeat why something's happened to me, whatever I choose it to be constructed as, it becomes a more powerful meaning to me and means more to me. So we understand that the importance behind this is determining, do I see things in life happening to me because of negative events or being negative events? Or do I see things as just happening in life and I'm experiencing it? And the importance that we use this language, okay, and that we don't focus on things being things happening to us either being negative or positive is because if I always focus on things being positive, what happens is I'm creating a contrast between positive and negative. For there to be something positive, there has to be something negative. For there to be something negative, there has to be something positive. So we understand when we are creating the meaning or assigning the meaning to the language that we use, we are not, so to speak, trying to create positive meaning or create negative meaning. Because as a circumstance, If I try to create positive meaning, that means anything that is not that positive meaning or that positive event becomes by default negative. So we're sort of separating between that and then we're curating the meaning to feel positive to us. So when we separate this, well, when we create separation, okay, this idea of separation from things happening to me that are negative to things just happening and I'm experiencing them, then we're creating this blanket neutrality between everything in life. And I get to determine if I feel positive in the moment or if I feel negative in the moment. So we're not saying that the situation is positive or negative, but I determine should I feel positive or negative. And this is the importance behind the meaning. So we want to create our meaning based out of neutrality, not based as a response to the event or circumstance. And it's very important to understand this because while it may seem complex, it is very, very simple. If I see that it is sunny today, and I say that because it's sunny, it's positive, that means should tomorrow be cloudy, it cannot be positive. Do you sort of get it? So like it's sort of this understanding that should I wake up today, I'm good. Should I not wake up today, I'm good. Should I wake up and it's sunny? I'm good. Should I wake up and it's raining? I'm good. Should I wake up and it's cloudy? I'm good. Should I wake up and it's a storm? I'm good. Should I wake up and there's a firestorm outside and a bushfire rolling through my yard? I'm good. Like we get to determine it's not the event that we are responding to. It's not the circumstance or the environmental shift that we are responding to. We are determining the meaning behind every environment is I'm good. So that's a very important difference that we have to create within ourselves is that we are choosing the meaning not based on the environment or the circumstance. Okay. We are just creating the meaning as I'm good. Regardless of anything, I am good. So, an important thing to understand about this is that if we can create this within ourselves, it makes us far more resilient to any alters and shifts in anything. Should I wake up today and I feel exhilarated and energized? I'm good. Should I wake up today and I feel drained and tired? I'm good. Like it's a good day regardless. Everything's good regardless. This is the meaning we are creating. Do you sort of see that regardless of the environment, regardless of the external, regardless of any shifts in the events that happen to me, I am good is the meaning that we are creating and realigning all other meanings. Should I personally not like the rain? When I walk outside and it's raining, I do not say, it's raining. I don't like the rain. I walk outside and I say, good, it's raining. I walk outside and it's sunny. Good, it's sunny. I walk outside and it's 45 degrees. Good, it's hot. I walk outside and it's 5 degrees. Good, it's cold. Regardless of anything, I get to determine the meaning of everything that happens in life. I do not base my meaning off the external environment. Whatever the external environment is, equals good, equals positive. So we understand this as being that we are creating the meaning separate from the environment. The meaning is just every day is good, regardless of anything that happens. Should I wake up and someone walk up and slap me in the face? Good. I wanted to be slapped in the face. Should I wake up and someone walks up and gives me 100? Good. I wanted someone to give me $100. Like whatever it is, the meaning becomes good. So the meaning we create is overarching and not aligned to the event or circumstance, but it is the base of all events and circumstances. So regardless of anything, good is the meaning. Do you sort of get it? Like it's very it seems complex, but it's very simple. It just means regardless of how I feel in the moment, my response is good. Regardless of anything that happens that may alter and affect my mood, my decision is I'm good. It's good. It's what I wanted. And we are just moving through it and dealing with it however we can. And this is very important because it's this understanding that we are not creating new meaning for every different circumstance. We're just creating one meaning, and that's the meaning for everything. So, for example, for me, if I wake up and I'm alive, I'm good. If I wake up and I'm dead, I'm good. There's no meaning. Do you sort of get it? There's no meaning in me waking up. Regardless of what happens, I'm good. It's good. It's positive. Do you sort of get it? So when we want to create this positive meaning, we have to let go to fear. We have to let go to the idea that there is good and bad. There is only ever good. Be it the worst case scenario, be it my legs are broken and I'm stuck in the middle of good. It's exactly what I wanted. It's going to suck, but it's exactly what I wanted. Do you sort of get it? So this is an idea out of Zen of flowing with life, that I am not creating the resistance in my life. I am just in flow with life. So the way to think about this is I am in a river. I am only moving downstream. I am not saying that I want to be upstream because the current only goes downstream. I am not fighting the current of life and creating it based on that. Do you sort of get it? Like I am just flowing with life. Should I want to feel positive and good in life, everything in life becomes positive and good. Should I want to feel a sense of sacred in life, everything is sacred. What I see as being good, what I see as being bad becomes sacred. Should I want to be positive and good in life, everything becomes positive and good. Should I see it as being positive? Should I see it as being a bad situation? It's all now just good because that's the emotion that I want. That's the feeling that I want. I want that positivity. So what it means is that I cease to see anything as negative. For to see something as negative is to create resistance from what I want in life. So we understand the meaning that we are trying to create in our life is based and rooted in what we want in life, not based and rooted in the results we want in life or the outcomes or the external environments. Should I want every day to be sunny? I do not say every day it's not sunny. I wish it was sunny. Do you sort of get it? Because now, any time that it's not sunny, I am not allowed to feel positive about it. So we just understand it's not relevant if the event is positive or negative. It's not relevant. It's relevant what I want to feel. So whatever I've determined I want to feel in life, for me, I feel that everything is good. I want to feel happy and positive in my life and at peace. So should someone come up and start screaming in my face, this is not a violent circumstance. This is not an unpleasant place. It's pleasant, for I want to feel pleasant, regardless of anything that happens. Should someone beat me, good. I wanted to be beaten today. Why? Because I want to feel positive. It doesn't matter. I don't care if I get beaten, if I don't get beaten. I've determined I want to feel positive in life, optimistic, happy, joyous, at peace, So nothing can pull me out of that because I've determined everything is that, regardless of what the external environment thinks it should be. Do you sort of get it? So that's why it's really important for us to really understand this validation practice, self-validation, understanding how to program in to my subconscious mind that I've determined everything is good. So regardless of anything that happens, I don't care. It's not important. Do you sort of get it? I've said everything is good. Should you try and convince me that I'm in a bad spot and bad things are I don't give a fuck. It does not matter to me. I'm not trying to be right. I am trying to live right by me. Do you sort of get it? I don't really care what other people say because I'm not living their life. I don't want to live their life. I've determined the life I want to live, and anything else, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's not important. I'm not here to be right or perceived to be right by others. Do you sort of get it? This is the importance of the self-validation, is that once I determine everything in my life is good, I don't care what other people say is good or bad. I've determined everything is good. Do you sort of get it? So we're creating this meaning not based in the external environment or other people's validation of what is and what isn't. Okay. We're basing it in what we determine we want to have and be in life. Should I want to have inner peace in life? That means nothing is, not to speak traumatic, but nothing it causes chaos within me. Should I be lost in the wilderness and I don't know how to survive? Like, that's okay. It means I die. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's not a negative thing. It's not something that causes panic. I face death with peace. Do you sort of get it? It's this idea of becoming a monk, a warrior monk, that I become a warrior in a garden. My mind becomes the garden. Should I determine that I want aggression and all of that? That's okay. It doesn't mean I lose inner peace because of aggression and anger. Do you sort of get it? Like, my anger is a manifestation or a form of my inner peace, which means emotionally and mentally I am at peace even when creating violence. Do you sort of get it? So even in the midst of a battlefield, okay, where chaos and violence is rampant everywhere, I am still in the garden. I have never left the garden. My physical manifestation of my movement is not linked to my mind, meaning, should I have to be aggressive and angry? My mind is not aggressive and angry. I do it with peace. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's very important to understand this, that just because there is chaos in my environment, I do not need to have chaos within me. I can move through chaos with peace. I can move through the chaos of life without being affected by it. Should I choose that my mind is directly linked to my body and anything that happens within my body is a representation of what happens within my mind? Should I need to go through chaos? I become the chaos. My mind becomes chaotic. If we want to understand this, this is the need to survive. Should I give in to the need to survive? My mind becomes chaotic, looking for ways to survive. Do you sort of get it? So, to understand this in terms of goal achievement, should I really desire the outcomes of goal achievement? My mind becomes chaotic until I am able to achieve them. So, we understand it's the validation that creates the inner peace. Do you sort of get it? That I don't need the results to feel what I want to feel in life. I am free to create the feeling and the meaning of everything. Should I want to feel in life successful, I am free to feel successful in everything that I do. Should I be shoveling shit at the circus, I am able to feel like I am the CEO of $1 billion company while I shovel shit. Do you sort of get it? Like I'm able to feel as successful as I want, regardless of the activity that I am taking. It's very important to understand this. This is how we find inner peace. For should I be looking for inner peace external to me and trying to create a garden in my external environment? I have to have inner peace within my external environment before I'm allowed to feel inner peace within me. And this is the idea of the warrior monk, that the garden's up here, not out there. When I am a warrior in the midst of a garden, it means my mind is always at peace, regardless of the external environment. When I am a gardener in a war, it means I am trying to create inner peace in my external environment. So should I find myself in war, I am sitting there feeling afraid and fearful until that war looks like a garden. Do you sort of get it? Until there's inner peace in my external environment, I will never feel inner peace within myself. And it's very funny because this is how society lives. Society lives and promotes that I cannot be happy unless there's happiness in my life. I cannot have love unless there is someone who loves me in life. I cannot have joy unless others share joy with me in my life. For I do not need that. Why? For I can create all of that within me without needing it in my external environment. That's the thing. We don't need external results. When we forego the need for external results, we unlock the ability to become every and anything that we want in life. Should I want to feel peace in violence? I can feel peace in violence. Do you sort of get it? Should I need my external environment to create peace in violence? How can I do that? They do not work in conjunction, they are contrasts. So we separate from the external environment. We separate from the need to validate through the external environment. For should I need to validate through the external environment and I want to feel success, I have to have obtained measures of success before I am allowed to feel them, i.e., I have to become number one before I can feel like I am number one. Do you sort of get it? I'm never allowed to feel like I'm the best unless I'm better than other people. It's a funny thing. When we understand these practices of we determine and create everything that we seek in life. Should I need validation from the external environment, I must find everything I seek in life external to me. It's an impossible feat. Why? Because inner peace doesn't live external to me. Confidence doesn't live external to me. Success doesn't live external to me. Joy doesn't live external to me. Happiness doesn't live external to me. Should I seek happiness and joy external to me? That means I need other people to make me feel happy and joyous in life. Should I find myself alone? I will never find happiness and joy. Do you get it? Like, do you understand that should I need other people to make me happy in life? If there is no one around, I am not allowed to be happy in life because my definition of happiness is rooted and based in other people, not in myself. Do you sort of get it? So, should I want to feel good about who I am? Do I validate this externally based off what other people say about me? Or do I validate this internally based on what I've said I want to feel in life? Like, does it make sense? If it makes sense, then you unlock the ability of life to become your full self, to be who you want to be in life without need of anything. This is true power. Should I need $1 million? Should I need $1 billion before I feel good about who I am? Will I ever feel good about who I am? Or will I need more? Should I want to feel better about who I am than I currently do, then I need another $1 billion. Should I want to feel even more better about myself, then I need more. I need more. I need more. Do you see the comparison between materialism and consumerism? That if I have one house, I am a certain level of happy. If I have two houses, I'm even more happy. If I have three houses, I'm even more happy. If I have a mansion, oh, wouldn't I be happy? If I have one car, I'm a certain level of happy. If I have two cars, I'm even more happy. If I have three cars, I'm even more happy. If I had 20 cars, oh, I am the happiest person in the world. Do you sort of get it? When I need external to me, I constantly have to find my happiness in the external environment. Those who need external to themselves believe in materialism, believe in consumerism, because that's how they validate themselves. Do you sort of get it? Should I need results to feel success? Should I get 1,000 views on this video? I feel a certain level of happiness. Should I get 10,000 views? Oh, I feel even more happy. Should I get 100,000 views? I feel ecstatic. On my next video, should I get 1,000 views? I have lost 999,000 views. How shit do I feel about myself? I have no right to be happy. Do you sort of get it? If I validate myself through external measures, I have to constantly be going up and up and up and doing more and becoming more and being better and getting better results. For should I get less results? I had more results yesterday. I am not allowed to be as happy as I was yesterday. Do you see? The meaning we assign to things is either internal or external. Should it be internal to me, I determine what level of happiness do I want to feel today? Who do I want to be today? How successful do I want to feel today? How content, how at peace do I want to feel? And I determine the level. And should I determine that I want to feel ecstatic joy today? I feel ecstatic joy today. for I have determined it. Do you sort of get it? Should I validate myself externally to me, I have to go out and obtain more. And should I have got 100,000 views yesterday, I must get 101,000 views just to feel the same as I felt yesterday. Do you sort of get it? This is what creates the resistance in life. The resistance in our goals, the resistance in success, the resistance in joy, love, happiness, contentment, feeling like a whole human being. When I realize that the internal validation is the only validation that matters, I become whole within myself. For should I determine I am whole, I become whole. Should I be validating myself externally, I need to find that validation outside of me every single day. Do you sort of get it? Does it make sense? It's a funny thing because not many people have realized this. That's why everyone's trying to be the best. And they're trying to do their whole dick measuring contest about how much money they have, how much power they have, how much success they have, how good they are, how much skills they blah, 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 blah. Do you see how irrelevant it is? Should I get one view? If I validate myself internally, I can feel like I got 1,000,000 views. Should I get one view and I validate myself externally? I only got one view. I am nothing. I am never allowed to be happy until I find the other 1,000,000 views. Do you sort of get it? It's a funny thing. If you want to unlock your potential in life, it starts with self-validation. For if I can determine that I am ecstatically energized today, regardless of the external environment, regardless of what results I have, I can feel it. If I feel it, I will release the biochemicals that create it. Do you sort of get it? If I have to go out there and find it every day, I hope I know where to look. For should I not know where to look, I will spend my life trying to find it, and it will always elude me, for I do not know where it is. Like trying to find gold. Do you sort of get it? If I realize the gold exists within me, it's always with me. Should I think that the gold exists external to me, I better know where to find it and how to find it. Otherwise, I'm going to spend my life in misery trying to find and obtain it. And once I obtain it, should I ever want to feel more, I have to find more and more and more and more and more. Do you sort of get it? It's a wild thing. Joy, inner peace, happiness, all of this, success, love, it's all within you right now. Literally, it's in your hand. Yet you look for it everywhere but your hand, for you believe the goal in your hand. All of that joy, happiness, love, positivity, success, everything. You think this is an illusion that's in your hand. You think what you find in the external environment is the real truth. Do you sort of get it? The only real happiness is in your hand right now. The happiness you find externally is an illusion. The love you find externally is an illusion. The success you find externally is an illusion. Do you know how I know this? I spent my whole life finding it. it never made me happy. Do you sort of get it? It was never real. The confidence I felt because of achievement was never as real as the confidence I felt within myself when I realized it was already there. That I didn't need to prove anything to be confident. I just needed to believe that the confidence within me was real. And it became real. Do you sort of get it? I just needed to believe that the love inside me was real love and that I didn't need to find it in another person. Do you sort of get it? And then it makes life easier because I'm not wasting my time being around people who I have nothing to do with. Do you sort of get it? But if I'm out there looking for love, you got to kiss a lot of toads before you find your princess or your prince. Do you sort of get it? I got sick of kissing toads. Why? Because I don't like having warts all over my face. And if you kiss a toad, you get a lot of warts. Do you sort of get it? Warts are the negativity. When you're looking for love in another person, if you allow them, they will tear your mind apart. They will destroy your sense of self. They will lie, cheat, steal. Do you sort of get it? Not to say that they're bad people, but if I'm seeking to fill a void through external measures, am I really going to hold out for what I truly want, or am I going to settle for what's available? Do you sort of get it? It's a funny thing. Look into your own life. Look at the aspects of your own life where you feel a void and realize the reason you feel a void is you're looking for it external to yourself. As soon as you realize and believe it is within you, you see it. That lump of coal in your hand that you pretend is not gold, when you look at it again, you realize it is gold. And oh, how foolish have I been walking around acting as if this gold was coal. And that fool's gold out there, those illusions were the real deal, the real thing. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to get because once you get it, you realize the meaning external to me is no more valuable than the meaning internal to me. The meaning internal to me is far, far more valuable than any meaning I can find external to me. Do you sort of get it? Once you get it, it changes everything. Self-validation is the foundation. You will never get it without self-validation. Why? Because you have to be able to validate yourself to believe that the gold in your hand is really gold, that the love inside you is the love you seek, that the joy inside you is the joy and happiness you seek, that you're allowed to be joyful and happy regardless of the external environment. You need to validate yourself in understanding that the success you seek in life is found in following what you seek in life, not in obtaining it. Because in obtaining it, it loses its value. It's the pursuit that adds the value, i.e., the pursuit of living your dream life is more valuable than dying with your dream life. Do you sort of get it? If my goal is to die as my dream person rather than live as my dream person, once I die as my dream person, it has ended. Do you sort of get it? Like, does it make sense? The outcome ceases the operation. So once I have the outcome, what is the point of ever taking the action again? Everyone seeks wealth in the world. What are they going to do once they become wealthy? Cease living? Do you sort of get it? Like, if you're saying to yourself, I need to be wealthy before I can live the life I want to live, that means I'm never able to live the life I want to live unless I have that wealth. And then once I have that wealth, only then am I able to live the life I want to live in life. Do you sort of get it? What happens once most people get the wealth? They buy every convenience. They buy all of the short-term gratification. They drink, they do drugs, they smoke, they do everything. They sit on a beach doing nothing. Do you sort of get it? Like, what is your dream life when you get wealthy? To majority of people, it is to relax and never have to work again, to sit down and never do. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, it's a funny thing because a lot of people only exercise to get fit. So as soon as they get fit, they cease exercising. And what happens? They get fat again. They only diet until they reach their weight goal and then they put the weight back on. Do you sort of get it? People get the wealth and then they blow the wealth and they're back to being poor. Do you sort of get it? The end result doesn't mean shit because if you're not enjoying your life while you're living, you're never going to enjoy it when you're dead. Does it make sense? This is the importance of the meaning. This understanding that self-validation is simply just determining who I want to be in life, how I want to feel in life, what's important to me in life, and then just doing it and enjoying it, regardless of if you have the external validation or not. I don't need people to agree I'm happy for me to feel I'm happy. I don't need someone to say I love you for me to love myself and feel love in my life. I do not need money to validate my success, for it is in the actions I take that my success is found. It's in the ability to pursue what I want in life whenever I want that the freedom is found, not in the amount of zeros in my bank account and the amount of commas. Do you sort of get it? Money makes you a slave to money. It does not give you freedom. This is not to say money is not a useful resource. It's to say money is not the answer to your problems. For should you be addicted to money, meaning your only care in life is money, your only focus in life is money, you will never be able to spend a dime. For should you spend a dime, you lose self-value. Why do you think all these rich people become so greedy? Because for them to not be more and more and more and more greedy and get more and more and more money, they lose their worth. As inflation increases, their value decreases because the value of their money decreases. So they need more. Like, do you sort of get it? So if you're not happy within yourself, and you get money, do you think it's going to make you happy? Trust me. There are millions of people you can ask this to who have experienced this. Ask them. Do you think if you are ecstatic in yourself and you get money, that it is going to change the ecstaticness within you? Money is a resource. Do you feel rich when you have 10 liters of water, or do you feel rich when you have 100 liters of water? Do you sort of get it? Like, if water is readily available, why the fuck do I need 10 liters of water? Do you sort of get it? When I value money and the collection of money, I'm acting as if money is a scarce resource. They print it every day. It's a fiat economy, meaning it is artificially made up the value of the money. It's because we all agree that money is worth X, that it's worth X. As soon as we disagree that money is worth X, like think about it like this. If society collapsed, are you going to go and rob a bank and collect all the money? Without the government, the money's value diminishes dramatically. Do you sort of get it? It becomes worth less. Why does gold not do the same? Because it's a physical asset that is not linked to the government. The government doesn't determine the value of gold. The scarcity of gold determines the value of gold. If you're valuing money and pretending like it's a scarce resource, it becomes impossible to find. For you create resistance within your life that it cannot flow freely like water. Just to the same with love. If you pretend like love is a scarce resource and that you cannot find love, you will never find love. When you realize that it is everywhere in life, it flows freely. You cease to create the resistance within your life. Do you sort of get it? It's very important to get, because this is the key to living a good life, is realizing that everything is infinite and anything that is finite doesn't really hold any value. Why? Because finite means that it is not for everyone. Do you sort of get it? So if gold is finite, do you think most people walk around every day caring about gold? Not really. Does your life revolve around gold and run on gold? Are you trading your gold earrings and your gold necklace and your gold rings to buy food at the grocery store? Do you sort of get it? Like, we can say gold is nice and we can enjoy wearing gold jewelry and we can enjoy investing in gold assets, but to pretend like gold means more than happiness and joy in life, come now. You can lie to yourself, but you'll never lie to me. Do you sort of get it? If I have all the food in the world, if I have all the land in the world, why the fuck do I need gold? If I have all the water in the world, if I have all the sunshine in the world, why do I need gold? Do you sort of get it? It's not to say that there's anything wrong with gold. It's not to say that there's anything wrong with money. But the thing is should I have everything that I need and want in life Why do I need more? The only reason I need more, if you feel this way, the reason is you validate yourself externally. You are trying to find what already exists within you, external to you. Or it does not matter. The end of life is death. To say that life holds immense meaning, wait until you die, and you will just be food in the ground for the worms. Do you sort of get it? Life doesn't really care how much money you had. Life doesn't really care how much gold you have. You cannot barter with life for more time. Your time and your mental state are the most valuable things. For should I live my life in hell? Would I want to live an eternity in hell? Should I live my life in heaven? Do you know what I mean? Does it really matter if it ends? While we are here, we can enjoy, we can experience, we can live exactly how we want. Or we can pretend like we are in hell unless we have external validation for everything that we think that we want. Everything you seek is within you right now. That's the thing. The illusions of life is that it's not within you. Do you sort of get it? We are all identical physiologically, i.e., if we all eat the same diet, if we all do the same exercise, we all get the same results. For anyone to say that that's different is full of fucking shit. Do you sort of get it? Like everyone can have their ideal body whenever they want. Everyone can have their ideal inner peace, joy, and happiness and love in the life. Everyone can have the social connections. These ideas of separation are created so that there can be classes of people. There are attractive people and unattractive people. There are smart people and stupid people. Do you sort of get it? The brain is a muscle. The more knowledge I take in, the more I train my brain, the smarter I get. It's not a fucking born IQ. People aren't born geniuses. Some people train their brain, some people train their body. Do you sort of get it? There's no difference. That's the funny thing. There's all these illusions in society that everyone is different. We're all exactly the same. We're all one. We are consciousness. Do you sort of get it? The brain is a tool. Our intellect is a tool. Our body is a tool. Do you sort of get it? Those who covet money use it to overcompensate for themselves. Do you sort of get it? Some people use money to overcompensate for their physical abilities. Some people use it to overcompensate for their intellect. Some people use it to overcompensate for their social, intelligence, their emotional intelligence. Some people use it to overcompensate for their mental health. Some people use it do you sort of get it? Those who covet have never found what's inside them. It's not to say if you want to have a Ferrari, have a Ferrari. If you want to have a big house in Malibu, go have a big house in Malibu. But should you pretend like that makes you better than me? I see right through you. It's easy. For should you put your value in the external environment, in everything that you have, the materials that you gain, do you sort of see it? All I have to do is take them away from you and you lose your value. You cannot take my value from me. It's within me. And should you kill me, good luck finding my energetic state. It's still with me. Do you sort of get it? We are consciousness. Life is consciousness. The universe is consciousness. Everything is consciousness. The material aspects of life are forms of consciousness. Everything is the same. You cannot take what is within me from me. Do you sort of get it? But if you put all of your worth in everything that is external to you, that can be taken from you. Your car can break down, your house can burn down, your friends and family can pass away, your partner can cheat on you. Do you sort of get it? The economy can crash and your money can be devalued to nothing. Like, do you sort of get it? Like, what can you take from me? Everything is within me. I validate it within myself. You cannot take my opinion from me. Do you sort of get it? It's an important thing. So understand that this is all we're doing. Who do you want to be in life? How do you want to feel in life? How do you want to exist in life? What kind of a life do you want to live and experience? These are all within you right now. If you want to travel, you do not need millions of dollars to travel. If you want to find love, you do not need to be attractive to find love. Do you sort of get it? If you want health, like, you don't need anything external to you to become healthy. Should I want to find love, I must first find love within myself. Should I want to find health, I must first find health within myself. Should I want to find happiness and joy, I must first find it within myself. Why? Why do we ask why? Because the why is the meaning. Do you sort of get it? When we're creating meaning and realigning meaning, we are just creating the why. Why do I want joy in my life? Why do I want inner peace? Why do I want love? Why do I want health? Why do I want success? Do you sort of get it? The why creates the environment. Once I know why, it becomes mine, for it is already within me. It's a funny thing, because unless you understand why, you will never understand what you're looking for. It will always be unknown to you. It will always be an elusive aspect of life to you. If I don't know why I want love, love will always elude me. If I don't know why I want joy and happiness will always elude me. If I do not know why I want success, success will always elude me. Why? Because it's within me. If I don't know, I'll be looking external to me. Do you sort of get it? Like, it's not a trick. Like, who you see looking back at you in the mirror holds all the answers to everything that you want in life. Do you sort of get it? If you pretend like who you see on TV holds all the answers to what you want in life, you will never find it. Because unless you turn the TV off, you will not see the person looking back at you. It's a funny thing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a funny thing. So if you want to understand how to realign and create the meaning in your life, all you must understand is why you want to be happy, is why you want inner peace, is why you want to feel what you want in life. Why do you want to use positive language? Why do you want to use, you know, positive association to your environment? Why do you want to use negative language? Why do you want to use negative environmental association? Like, why? Once you find the why, you've found the meaning. Do you sort of get it? If you want to change the meaning, you create the why. So you can either try and find your why, thinking that it's external to yourself, or you can create the why, realizing it's internal to yourself and that it doesn't really matter. The meaning of the language I use can be based in the external environment, and there's very specific reasons I use positive language. Positive language has a specific vibration that makes me feel positive. Or I can just say to myself, when I use positive language, I feel good about myself. Like, I can have one of them now, and one of them is a fucking illusion. Why? Because all the experts are full of fucking shit. They're all fucking lying, creating illusions. Because why would I give you the answers to the problems that you seek to solve? That's one transaction. Why would I not spread it out over 10 transactions? I can make more money than that. Why would I give you information freely? Do you sort of get it? Like, why do you think I give information freely? Because I don't fucking need anything external to myself. It's an illusion. If I want money, I go and get money. Do you know what I mean? If I want success, I go and create success. Like, I don't need to charge someone money to give them information to feel like that information's valuable. It's the best test. For if I give you gold freely, majority of people will think it's not real. So I don't have to worry about them. Do you sort of get it? It's a funny thing. It's why I give information freely. Is because if I'm trying to tell you the value of the information that I give, what happens? I have to justify to you why it's important to listen. If I give it freely, I know 90% of people will think it's illusion, think it's not real. Makes life easier. I don't have to deal with them. Do you sort of get it? It's a fun life. I don't need other people's validation to feel successful. I don't need money to create value. Like, that's the thing. Do you sort of get it? Everything's within me. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to spend $1,000 to learn something because the information's readily available in life. Do you know what I mean? But to the majority of people who are looking to validate themselves externally, the value of the information is how much it costs them to acquire. Like, it's a funny thing because what it does when I value how much I had to pay for something, I am not paying the true value of what it is worth. I am paying a perceived value of what people perceive it to be worth, i.e., everything's an illusion in life. Do you sort of get it? Like it's all an illusion. People charge more so they can feel better about themselves, like they're more successful, like they're worth more. Their time is worth more. Do you sort of get it? Freedom isn't found in money. Freedom is found in the understanding that you can do whatever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want. Do you sort of get it? And it's not to say that money isn't hold value and relevance. If you don't have money, you don't eat. You sort of get it? But if you're telling me that you go into a five-star restaurant every night means that you eat better than me, I will tell you you're full of shit because I'm a fucking good cook. Do you sort of get it? I love everything I make. It creates joy in me to eat food that I make. Do you sort of get it? Like just because you spent $500 on a meal does not mean that that meal tasted better than anything I cook myself. Why? Because I fucking love everything that I cook for myself, even if I burn it, because I don't give a fuck. Everything is good to me. Do you sort of get it? If I eat something and it's raw, it's good. If I eat something and it's burnt, it's good. If I eat something and it tastes too salty, it's good. Everything is good. Do you sort of get it? You understand the meaning. I hope you understand meaning now and how to create meaning in your life. Because if you don't understand it, you will forever seek it. Do you know what I mean? So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.